Good morning, everybody. I was trying to determine on what I wanted to do for this video. As you know, I didn't put one up yesterday, and so I haven't done a video in over a day. Excuse me for Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, and it's all small stuff. And I read this yesterday evening to myself, and it'll be number 30. It's Choose Your Battles Wisely. It's the title, but I may not read this until tomorrow and start back on these videos from the reading of that book. I don't know. Just a minute ago, I just had the notion just to turn on record and just kind of talking to the camera about just life in general. Like, I'm pretty tired this morning. It's raining. Got some good rain started in the morning. I don't know what time it started, but it came down half the night pretty good. Or whenever it's from the time it started to whenever I was hearing a lot of good. Like, I remember actually seeing at one point before any rain really was, I could hear it or anything. I could see a little bit of a flash going on outside of my window a couple of times, and I was like, it looks like lightning. And then within 5 or 10 minutes, I was hearing thunder and roaring, and the rain was pouring. And I slept pretty good, but I'm still just tired, man. But I know part of the reason why I'm so drained sometimes, it's because I have that, I don't know if I've ever told this on the channel. I imagine I have. I'm pretty open about everything, but I have hepatitis C, which I've never gotten treated. You know, when they told me I had it years ago, of course, at that time, they already had medicine they could give you to get rid of it and stuff. And me, like a dumbass, my way of dealing with the information, because they told me then, they were like, well, if you can at least quit drinking for 2 weeks, we'd prefer 2 weeks minimum, but possibly a month at least. Like, they were giving me a time frame. It was like, if I could quit my drinking for 2 solid weeks, then they were gonna put me on some medicine. But they was talking like they knew how bad of an alcoholic I was, so they were really wanting me to try to do more than 2 weeks. But I couldn't even get that in then. Be honest with you, the drinking became 10 times worse than before I found out I had it. But that is definitely that's plays influence in how much I feel, how my energy levels are during the day. A lot of times, like, I can get plenty of sleep, but still just be sluggish and stuff. And that's just because my liver's working overtime. It's hurting, Well, thank God that I have quit drinking, Of course, every so often I make a mistake and decide it's not really a mistake, but I choose it to make a bad choice and get me a little or something and realize why I'm working on not drinking. But, so yeah. But I do believe in the power of the healing spirit too. And, I'm not here trying to tell nobody anything, but last year when I really hunkered down on quitting, I remember after I got to the doctor and I had him refer me to a hepatitis C specialist so that I could probably, because I'd done at that point when I seen the doctor, I was already quit drinking for several months, I believe, or at least a whole month I'd quit. I don't remember how long it was before I saw the doctor, but I had a significant amount of time behind me of not even drinking, and that fell through just because of my own ignorance. Like, I didn't realize that the specialist wasn't somewhere near, and by the time I found out that it was in another town, almost an hour and a half away, it was right on the day of or something. And then I just said, I'll call back, I'll reschedule, and I never have. So I'm not sitting here complaining. It is what it is. Some people don't like hearing that. I do take certain things that help in liver function and stuff. I don't have any right now. I like to take milk thistle supplement. That is a good herbal for cleaning your liver and helping your liver. Of course, I do make a concoction pretty regular, of just water with some lemon juice and apple cider vinegar, and then like a little bit of. Sometimes I put a little cayenne pepper. I mean, it's all kinds of different kind of cleansing things and healing property things that I put into my water. Man, I've been kind of weird about whether I want to take the medicines that they give people for that to get rid of it nowadays. Like after everything happened during this pandemic bull crap, I don't know if I trust anything. I mean, that being said, I do take my metformin, which is supposed to help my blood sugar regulate. I don't know how it works, but I don't even check my blood sugar. I don't even have a thing to check my blood sugar. They say I'm diabetic, but usually when it gets checked, it's pretty good. If you've been following me, I've been working hard on trying to eat better and stuff over the past year and a half. With quitting drinking, I have been more mindful about what I eat. Although sometimes I've mentioned this before, I have a bad habit of get a hankering for something sweet, and I could have went like a week and not had nothing with any kind of sugar in it, and then all of a sudden I let that craving get to me, and then I get a bunch of junk and gorge out, and then I feel like crap for a few days. I can definitely tell the difference. And but I'm working on it. I guess this is just a video of I'm just kind of just talking, and yeah, I wasn't sharing, now that I'm bringing that specific ailment up that I do have, it's kind of, it shows you how unwise I really am, if you think about it. Like some people might sometimes say, oh, you're kind of smart, or well, am I really that smart? I was diagnosed with that hep for how long ago? Back in North Carolina, before Sarah even died. So, and my dumbass just went tenfold stronger on drinking then. And it wasn't until last year, It wasn't until last year that I, like in 2022, at the turn, like sometime in April, that I put my foot down and finally stopped drinking and got almost 10 months in, and then I drank again, and then I quit, and then it's just been an ongoing thing. But I've been really, I'm just happy not to be drinking, to be honest with you. That one step at a time is the way I'm going to have to take it. So maybe going into 2024, I will set a goal to get another referral to maybe go see the specialist, and because you can take, like, by now they probably got some even more stuff, but I don't know. I'll just pray about it is what I'm going to be doing. I'll just be asking God to tell me what to do. It works for everything else. So, but speaking of which, I'm going to be going to church here in a little while, so I'm going to get off here. I just wanted to make a video and just put it up today. Like, it's nothing spectacular, just me talking about having a little bit of an illness and something wrong with my liver, and kind of how dumb I am sometimes by not taking action on certain things that I should have took action on a long time ago. I don't know if it's dumb, but I've just played ignorant to myself, and there ain't no point in it anymore. But the Spirit will move me. It'll get me to where I need to be. My number's not up, and it won't be up until I'm done here. So that's just the freaking. That's the truth of it, you know. So until next time, y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful, blessed Sunday. I really do appreciate everybody that watches this. Over and out, ditto.